everybody, Blake back with you. And if you noticed in the Design for Laughter performance, when I had James choose a card, I did sort of a one-handed fan. Look just like this. And that's exactly what this is called. It's called a one-handed fan. And it's a very sort of flashy flourish that you can do that will definitely establish you as a well-seasoned card handler. And it's pretty simple to do, actually. So let's get into learning this. It's easier to use about half the deck to start. So I'm going to ask you to lift off about half the cards and set the other half aside. From Mechanics Grip, what we're going to do is a modified straddle grip. If you remember from the In the Hand spread, we did a straddle like this, and the deck was held horizontally. Well, for the one-handed fan, we are going to do the same sort of straddle position, except we're going to be holding the deck vertically and then the opposite hand. So you're going to reach over with this hand and come down on top of it, and you're going to hold it again in a straddle. So the pointer finger and pinky are going to be on the opposite sides of each other, and the ring finger and middle finger are going to be on the front, and the thumb is going to go on the back. So again, you're holding it in a straddle position, and you're holding it secure enough to where you could let the thumb go, and these cards would stay there. And the reason that you're holding it secure enough is because you will need to let the thumb go. So one more time. Hand comes down. Pinky and pointer finger on opposite sides, ring finger in middle and front, thumb on top. Again, holding it securely enough to where you could let the thumb go. So what happens and how we get the fan is that the thumb goes down to the corner of where the pinky is at. So it goes to the bottom corner on the pinky side, and it touches and it puts a forward pressure. Okay? And it's putting forward pressure against the against the ring finger. So you're basically pushing up against the ring finger through the deck, and that's creating pressure. Now, what happens here, you're just going to have to feel it. I will explain it as best I can, but for the most part, you just need to put the cards in your hands and try to feel it. I'll take the cards away to show you, but essentially what happens is the thumb is going to go in one direction, and the fingers go in the other, like that. It's as if you're making a fist with your thumbs up. Okay? So you're here in this straddle position, and the thumb goes one way, and the fingers go the other. And when you have a deck of cards in your hand, what this does is creates the fan. As you can see, the fingers are closed into a fist, and the thumb is on top in a thumbs up sort of position. So again, without the cards, you're here, spread. It's almost as if you were asking for a tip or asking for allowance as a child. Here, spread, just like so. So, again, from the beginning, straddle the cards, holding it tight. The thumb goes down to the bottom corner on the pinky side, pushes forward pressure using the ring finger and thumb to create that pressure point, and then the fingers spread. The fingers go in one direction, and this is hard to do slowly, that's why it's getting this choppiness, but the fingers go in one direction and the thumb goes in the other, making a fist with a thumbs up. Just like so. And done at speed, you can get a pretty big and quick fan, just like so. Now I'll show you another cool thing you can do with this. Let's say you're wanting to do two one-handed fans, to have two cards selected, or you just want to show off and brag about your new skill that you've been learning. Well, the easiest way to do this is just like the riffle shuffle, where we grab the cards from above, riffle them into the hand, and now once we've got them here, switch to that straddle position, and all you're doing there is just bringing the pointer finger to the side and bringing the pinky to the side, and do the same movement in both hands. Do the same spread in both hands, and now you've got a one-handed fan in both hands. Alright, so one more time, this is just like the riffle shuffle. If you did not watch the riffle shuffle video, please do that as well, because this is going to explain how we do this part. Get into a straddle grip, and spread. Now what you can do from here is rub the cards against each other to make this cool sound. And then also, if you'd like to, you can put them together like this to make an S. And you can show it from different angles. This is just a cool card flourish. This is not a trick per se. It's not a sleight of hand move. It's just a way to either have a card selected or to show off your card handling skills. All right? So that is the one-handed fan. Next, we're going to show you the two-handed fan.